Here's a question that's been keeping me up at night. So, why does it feel like customer experience is getting worse? We're drowning in technology, but we're losing the human touch. What if I told you being small is actually your secret weapon in customer service?
People are being people and will continue to be people in small businesses. And people extend grace to small businesses. That's the grace that they don't extend to larger corporations. So you're thinking to yourself, like, why? But when you're dealing with a much smaller business, there's that empathy level of interaction that exists there. And so they can capitalize on that. So customers would often assume that small businesses are human and they're local. So they would kind of like tolerate minor mistakes. So small businesses can and should capitalize on that.
I think this time, right now, we want humanity more than ever. So capitalizing on that is a good thing.
People are looking for community, and I'm sure you must have seen the rise of a ton of communities. So in I think in this day and age where there's also so much technology that it's possible for us to be very isolated. We're now seeing the rise of community. Just being isolated at home for God knows how long the lockdown was at that time. Just realize that you actually want people. But in building businesses and building relationships with customers, there will be a level of trust that you must build. And the example you did give was a fantastic one of, hey, you had a problem, should have told me, and I would have responded XYZ accordingly. Now, in that scenario, they have eroded trust. So I'm not going to trust you to be able to move my things and get it to point A or point B in the agreed amount of time anymore. Looking ahead, so you cannot ignore the presence of AI. To ignore that would be funny. Secondly, that handoff to a human, I always think is very critical. And I see that a lot of